He was an engineer, young, bright, full of promise, but the world, it seemed, did not share his optimism. Job application after job application was met with silence. His savings dwindled with each passing day. Despair, like a suffocating fog, settled deep within him. He felt utterly useless, a complete failure. Driven by this dark impulse, he found himself drawn towards the edge of the city, where the railway tracks glinted coldly under the setting sun. He stood there for what felt like an eternity, the wind whipping at his kurta. The metal tracks seemed to stretch endlessly before him. As he took a step closer, his eyes fell upon something unusual. A section of the track just a few meters ahead looked different. It was warped, broken, a gaping maw in the otherwise smooth steel. The sight jolted him out of his despair, and then he heard it. The distant rumble, low and rhythmic, growing steadily louder. He had to do something. He had to warn someone. He turned and ran, fueled by a surge of adrenaline he hadn't felt in weeks. He sprinted towards the station, the image of the broken track seared into his mind.
Help! The tracks! There's a break in the tracks!
He burst through the station doors, gasping for breath. He scanned the crowded platform, searching for someone in authority. His eyes fell upon a man in a uniform, the station master. The station master's initial surprise quickly gave way to concern. He knew the gravity of the situation and the potential consequences if they didn't act swiftly.
The break is just a few kilometers down the track, and there's a train approaching fast. We have only minutes to avert a disaster.
He listened intently, his expression grave. Every word weighed heavily on him as he absorbed the critical information.
All right, let's get to it. We don't have a moment to lose.
The station master didn't hesitate. His years of experience kicked in, and he knew exactly what needed to be done. He grabbed his radio and barked orders. His voice was firm and commanding, leaving no room for doubt or delay. Workers rushed to and fro, tools in hand. The urgency of the situation was palpable, and everyone moved with a sense of purpose.
Dhanyavad! Dhanyavad! Your quick response might just save lives today.
The engineer joined the workers, his engineer's mind kicking into gear. He assessed the damage quickly, formulating a plan on the spot.
Here's what we need to do. We have to work together seamlessly to fix this. We can reinforce this section and secure the rails before the train arrives. Every second counts.
As he worked side by side with the station master, he confessed his earlier despair. The weight of the responsibility had been overwhelming.
Sometimes, Beta, it takes hitting rock bottom to realize just how strong we really are. It's in these moments that we find our true strength.
The older man listened without judgment, his eyes filled with understanding. He knew the challenges they faced, but also the resilience they possessed. Time blurred as they worked feverishly, their hands moving with a precision born of necessity and urgency. The rhythmic clang of metal against metal echoed through the air, a symphony of determination and grit. This sound served as a counterpoint to the approaching train, a reminder of the stakes at hand.
We can't stop now. We're almost there. Every second counts, and we need to give it our all.
And then, just as the train's distant rumble morphed into a deafening roar, they were done. The track was repaired, the danger averted. The train thundered past, its wheels clattering over the newly laid tracks. The workers stood back, leaving behind a wave of relief that washed over them like a cool breeze on a hot day.
We did it. We actually did it. Against all odds, we pulled through.
The engineer watched it disappear into the distance, a sense of accomplishment washing over him, knowing they had averted a disaster. A smile of satisfaction crept onto his face, a testament to the hard work and dedication of the entire team.
You did good, Arjun. You saved lives today. Your quick thinking and hard work made all the difference.
Thank you, sir. I couldn't have done it without your guidance and the support of the team. I couldn't have done it without you. This was a team effort, and everyone played their part perfectly.
We could use someone like you around here. Your skills and dedication are exactly what we need. Temporary job, if you're interested. We could make it permanent if things go well.
The offer hung in the air, heavy with possibility. It was a lifeline, a beacon in the fog of uncertainty that had clouded Raj's mind for so long. Raj stared at the station master, his mind struggling to grasp the sudden turn of events. It was as if the universe had conspired to give him a sign, a reason to keep going. Just hours ago, he was ready to end it all, consumed by despair. The weight of his failures and the emptiness of his future had driven him to the brink. Now, he was being offered a job, a chance to use his skills, to make a difference. It was more than just employment. It was an opportunity to rebuild his life, to find meaning again. Raj accepted the offer without hesitation. In that moment, he felt a surge of hope, a spark that reignited his passion for life and his profession. As he walked back towards the city, the setting sun painting the sky in hues of hope, he felt a profound sense of gratitude. The world seemed different, filled with possibilities he hadn't seen before. He had been given a second chance, not just at life, but at purpose. The darkness that had once enveloped him was now a distant memory, replaced by a newfound clarity. His journey had taught him a powerful lesson. Even in the darkest of times, hope can flicker. It can be found in the unlikeliest of places, waiting to guide us back to the light.